What's good, people? It's your boy Rhino. Welcome to MGTV. If this is your first time watching, please subscribe, please like the video, and please put post notifications on. Listen, people, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. Apologies, man. I've just been busy with other stuff, but look, I'm back. And what a perfect time to come back with some negative, feedback about this club. This club, Manchester United, man. Uh, I'm really, really fed up, man. Obviously you guys haven't heard my thoughts on the Wolves. Did I do the Wolves review? Yeah, I did actually. I'm making sure I'm not that behind. It's the Tottenham game you haven't heard my feedback for. Yeah, you've pretty much. It's been days now. We played that game. What? Was that game on Saturday or Sunday? That game was on Saturday. Saturday, yeah. That game was on Saturday, I believe. If I can remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it was Saturday. Yeah, man, it was a poor game. And as I said from the Wolves review, I feel like it's more of a thing where as much as the midfield is imbalanced, it's more of a mentality issue for me. And that's why I honestly think I know people are going to be like, oh, like, come on, be realistic and blame the players in terms of the quality and whatever. Their players are decent enough to win certain games, but it's the mentality that goes so far down that kills the whole game, especially when once a goal is conceded. Obviously, we can talk about the balance of the midfield, and we can start to talk about players in the wrong position and players like Bruno that should be stepping up and whatnot. 100%, I agree, but yeah, it's just poor mentality, and I honestly think Ten Hag is starting to get it wrong. I'm nowhere near Ten Hag out. Nowhere near. I'm not even 5-10% Ten Hag out. I'm not some reactionary fan that just automatically thinks the manager needs to be out. All of that is absolute nonsense. I can understand it, but for me personally, it's nonsense. So, in regards to Ten Hag, putting Rashford in the middle is just not working, man. Forcing Bruno to play left or right, just take him off. If you need to take Bruno off, take him off. If you need to take Mount off, take him off. And that's my opinion. I think we need to see Ten Hag doing this kind of ruthless, no nonsense. You know what? I don't care if you're my captain. If you're letting the team down, come off. You know, um, Tottenham deserved it. Tottenham played very well. They grew into the game. I believe the first 30 minutes we were very good, a big step up from the Wolves game. But other than that, Bruno missing that sitter of a header. And I feel like Bruno's done this before. He's missed some easy headers and he scored some good ones as well. I remember that header he scored from a corner. I can't remember if that was against Fulham or something, but he scored a good header from a corner. But yeah, Bruno, he's our captain. He needs to step up. And a lot of people get onto him and they talk about all the mistakes he makes and whatever. What Bruno gives you, not a lot of players in the world can give you. And once we start winning and we start playing as a team and a system, people are going to forget about all of the misses that he, like all of the kind of, it does get annoying when he starts pinging the ball and when he starts doing stupidness and whatever. But yeah, I feel like he's let us down as well. But at the same time, just slandering him and just going at him and saying that he's not good enough and whatever. If he doesn't pull up his socks, then we can judge him by the end of the season. But let's see how it goes. He's under a new regime with Ten Hag, and a lot of these players are like, for me, I was even going to stick up for Mount, but I've actually come to the point when I have to be realistic. Mount is absolutely playing very shocking at the moment. He's got at least, I'll say, 3 games for me. And once we get to that stage, I'm not even going to be patient with him. I'm going to be questioning whether he should be on the pitch. We do have to give these players time to adapt, but we have to see something. Mount, we're not seeing nothing. For me, Garnacho, I feel like he's used to being an impact sub, so he's just doing too much. He needs to be less selfish and pick the passes. When Garnacho's picking the right passes and Anthony's picking up the right passes, we do quite decent. And obviously, this review is quite all over the place because I haven't done a video for a minute, so I'm a bit rusty, people. But you feel me? I'm just trying to remember bits and pieces of everything that I can remember. And let me just check that my volume levels are still good. Yeah, cool. So yeah, for me, players definitely need to step up. Ten Hag needs to make sure he's getting the formations right and stop doing all of this Rashford down the middle. And if Mount's not playing, I mean, if Mount's imbalanced in the midfield, take him or Bruno off, and then put someone next to Casemiro. A lot of people are slandering Casemiro, and I can understand he looks a bit leggy, but let's just let the season wear in a bit. When he first came, he was like this, and he started to grow into the games as the games went along. He does take a couple. He does take a couple games to get into it. What else can I remember? Yeah, so Rashford down the window is not working. Onana's been pretty decent. A lot of people say, "Look, why did we bring Onana in? It's not affecting the overall play." I think it does create us more chances. It does allow us to play it up the field, but then again, the players around him have to be playing well as well. So I understand that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can remember. It was painful to lose, man. When we was going into that game, I was quite skeptical and I was quite, you know, I can't find the right word. I felt like I wouldn't say I was worried. I was more thinking, you know what? This is not this don't feel the same that like it normally feels when we're playing Tottenham. Normally there's a high amount of confidence. But on this occasion, I kind of had to be a bit humble and say, you know what, Tottenham away might be a bit of a sticky one since they've started to pick up a good form with Postecoglou and whatnot. So, yeah, man, that's all I've got to say, to be honest. We definitely need midfield reinforcements. Ten Hag needs to start getting the tactics right. Start picking the right lineup. If he believes in this lineup, set them up correctly. At least put Rashford on the left, put Sancho as a false nine. If he wants to keep Bruno and Mount together and he feels like it can work, as much as we don't feel like it can, prove us wrong. You know what I'm saying? So let's just see how it goes. I'm going to do another video on the whole Mason Greenwood situation and the fact that he's been released at the club. So stay tuned for that, people. Let me know, man. Let me know what you guys are saying. How have you guys been, man? I've missed you guys, man. But I'm back anyway. So yeah, as always, listen, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you put post notifications on. And as always, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's your boy Rhino, and I'm out. Peace.
Hey, I swear firms and rents pattern this.